1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
3. Did I mess you up?
No, I really wish I could tell that story now too.
Dude, oh my god. Can we start off by just saying Eddie just told me the best story I've ever heard?
I lived the greatest moment of my life.
And we can't share it?
No, I can't. Oh. I'm such a bad person. This is the worst. We've missed an episode last week, and now we're coming back with secrets.
I know. It's maybe not the best story I've ever heard, but the funniest thing, like, I've heard in a long time.
Is definitely the best, one of the best stories you've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Like, I'm not saying, like, in terms of, like, artistically, it's the best story I've ever heard.
No, it had a beginning, middle, and end. There was some drama.
Yeah.
There was a climax. There was multiple.
Dude, so many climaxes.
Like 4 in a 24-hour period. But I can't tell you.
So what I'm saying is I should go off my meds.
No.
And get back into that state.
I don't condone this.
Welcome back.
Shout out God, shout out Jesus.
Deep listen.
Welcome to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy.
Fuck. I ruined that right away.
That's not the funny part, though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, man, I definitely fucked up, dude.
That's not the funny part.
I'm not going to edit it out either.
Yeah, don't.
Welcome back to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular. What's going on, guys?
Happy
hey, baby
birthday,
boys. FPBs. It's
Eddie's
the
birthday.
It's my birthday today while you're listening to
Yes.
this. Well, the day it dropped, you might not be listening to it.
No matter what day you listen to it, it's Eddie's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday.
What
If you're
day
listening
is
to this-
today? Baby boy Eddie's birthday.
If you're listening to this, no matter what day it is, but especially if it's the day it comes out, give Eddie a little text. Say, hey, say happy birthday, little baby boy.
Yeah, I would like to talk to some people I haven't talked to in a while.
Yeah,
I do that
guys.
every once in a while. When I was home, I started hitting up some friends that I just kind of forgot about when I moved away.
Yeah.
And one of them was because I'm a degenerate, but the others I just wanted to talk to. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, I've been doing that. It's a really good feeling when you like reconnect. With
Yeah, I
someone.
agree.
Feels good. Feels good in my bones. My big old.
Now I
boy
feel like
bones.
I want to tell you something, but like off air.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Here, can you text me it? And I'll.
Well, it's like
do all the
if I
talking for a
text
little
you
bit.
it, it's gonna come off wrong.
Why?
I'll just tell you later.
No. Definitely. Okay, I'll hold on. Let me write the time down. That's so funny. Okay, cut back in right now. Okay, so I'll spare the details because those aren't as really important. What's important? Let me kind of just sum up what you had to say there. It was good that you cut the people's name out of it because they probably don't want to be in this.
Yeah.
But
if they listen to this and then I talk to them, then they're gonna know.
Well, this is a great way to make this happen. Then.
Oh.
So Tommy essentially told me that there's someone we're friends with that he's not interested in at all, like sexually or like in any nefarious. Like he doesn't want to get anything out of this person, money, a fine pair of shoes. You know, he's not trying to steal from them, and it's also not.
I wouldn't
sexual
say
thing.
no to a pair of shoes if somebody sent me one though. I don't care if they're my size.
Okay. I just like shoes.
Yeah, just send them my way.
I went bowling the other week.
Yeah,
What? I went bowling.
I said yeah.
And I saw the shoe. First of all, we got to talk about bowling. Bowling is an underrated fucking
Dude,
sport,
bowling
dude.
fucking rocks.
Bowling slaps. I don't know why.
Oh
You know,
my
in the 50s,
God.
it was like the most popular sport. Like it was televised. They had
Yeah.
bowling
Who do
nights,
you think
like
you
Sunday
are?
Night
I am.
Football. Yeah, well, yeah, that wasn't the 50s, but
No, I know.
it was a lot smaller when he got to the point. But
Dude, I just applied it. I
To the
need
bowling
a job.
alley?
Yes, but
Yeah.
not to be like a bowler. I'm like, literally.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
anyone assumed you were going to be a bowler, Tommy. No one goes
Yeah,
and
I
applies
guess
to
that's
a
true.
bowling alley to become a bowler.
Bowler.
They go there because they're down on their luck.
Yeah, that's me
They
right
have
now.
nowhere else to turn.
But I was like, I'm like applying for jobs, and I'm like, what job do I think I would enjoy, or like, what's a life skill that I want to have?
Anything at a bowling alley, honestly.
But I was
That
like,
sounds
oh
fun.
man, I want to learn how to bartend. So I like just was looking on like job sites, and one of the top
Yeah.
ones was a bowling place in Akron. I was like, if they don't hire me, I think I'm just gonna end it. Like,
It's like
that's the best job I've ever heard of.
you're trying. You want to be a bartender at a
At a
bowling
bowling
alley?
alley.
Ah, dude, you really are becoming a little bit scummy.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it hard. I think you should definitely do it and live this lifestyle
Dude,
for a little
wouldn't
bit.
that be sick for like
You're young.
a
You're
couple
young
months
enough.
and then like just to say I did it?
I would say you're young enough to be able to do this for like a year or two if you wanted.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna be living here for a year or two.
I know, but I feel like it would mold you as a man to kind of live that scumbag lifestyle.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm really trying to embrace it. I'm growing my hair out. I'm not planning on
Yeah, you
shaving
kinda-
for a few months.
You do look like shit. It's nice.
No, I agree, and that's
It's
what
great.
I'm going
Like, you
for.
look like shit in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Disheveled. A
Just-
little homeless.
Yeah, just like not put together, but like
No, Tommy. The thing about you is
Still
you're gonna
clean?
the thing about Tommy is it doesn't matter what he looks like. He's always gonna come out. I was thinking about this the other day, dude. I was in bed and I was thinking about you.
oh my god.
This is, I mean, facts. Like this
No, I
actually
believe
happened. And before anything gets weird, yes, I did come after this. So
Okay.
I was thinking about you as like in general as a person,
Me?
and my good friend Tommy Connolly,
Oh god.
part of the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular. Fuck.
I'm Eddie.
Yeah. And God, fucking
Dude, it's okay. Just talk it out.
podcast sucks, dude. I just said our name and I just remembered how bad this podcast is.
Dude, this podcast rocks. Keep going.
You're right, it does. It really fucking does. When we do it, it's my fault.
Dude, we
God, I
we
suck.
started to record an episode for New Year's, and
Yeah,
on
and it
that
just got
episode,
so.
on that episode, I was like, I'm making a pact right now that no matter what, we're putting out an episode every week of the new year. And it's like halfway through January, we haven't put an episode out.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're not gonna come up with our resolutions until like February, and I'm fine with that. Who
Yeah,
gives a
honestly,
fuck? It doesn't matter.
does not matter. Let's do
I
New Year's
remember
resolutions in like
March
fucking, yeah, April.
on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, let's do it on 420.
Dude, let's
Best day
wait
of the
until
year.
let's wait until we go to Chicago.
I realized that
We need to do a special episode.
one of my for 420. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
But I realized one of my old roommates, love him, God bless his soul. He's one of my favorite people in this world. His name's also Tommy.
Yeah.
He he was born on 420, 99.
Dang.
Which was the same. He was born the same day as Columbine. And I'm like, dang,
Oh,
that is a bad day to be born on.
yeah.
Besides
Also-
the weed part, it's like
and the Hitler's birthday part.
Yeah.
It's Hitler's
Oh,
birthday.
sorry, my phone's going off there.
Dude,
One
who is
popular
it?
Guy. No, I can't say.
Is it your mom?
Maybe.
Ooh.
I did text my mom today because I got a phishing email. Oh, I'm getting fucking awesome. Cute. So
Whoa.
I'm gonna edit that out. Big manly man.
I was gonna
What
say.
were we talking about, dude? I'm too high for this. I have no. I keep getting off track. It's my birthday episode. I was supposed to get drunk, but weed just got legalized in Chicago, so I decided to get high.
Yeah, guys, this is a
No.
bit of a reversal episode. It's usually me in that situation.
Yeah, dude.
I'm Eddie
How
this
the
week.
Tables have turned. Yeah, bro, you're gonna have to drive this
Dude,
motherfucker.
I can't do that.
Bro, it's only been like 10 minutes, and I have to edit out like 2 of them, and I'm almost already out of content.
Half of
so
it,
we're
yeah.
gonna have a problem here in about 5 minutes.
All right, it's fine. Let's just talk. Yeah, it's been 9 minutes, and we definitely
All
have
right,
to
so-
cut out at least 3 minutes.
Yeah, so there was a part at some point before my fucking brain got derailed. I don't know how people can listen to this show, dude. This
Dude,
podcast sucks
it's 'cause
so
it's
hard. Oh no,
entertaining.
I gotta finish my thought first on how I
Oh,
was
you're
thinking
talking about
you in bed.
me.
Yeah, there's so many ladders we have to. This is how this podcast works. I've noticed.
Yes.
we start on one subject, and then
And
that
we
somehow
go with it
forms,
for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but like it goes from like rung to rung, right? So it
Yeah,
turns from
that's
that
what I
main
mean.
subject to it reminds me of something, and then I have to tell that story.
Yes.
And then that reminds me of something, and then I get derailed, and then I'm high, and so I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared.
Okay,
but we're
just
gonna
talk
get
about how
all
you
the
were
way
thinking
back.
about me while you were laying.
We'll
in bed.
get back to the original thought, but we have to first take a step back a rung on the ladder to when I was thinking about Tommy in bed.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I was thinking about you as a person, And I was like, you know, I like you. I've been around you for long
Aw.
enough, so I bet I could see what makes you attractive to a woman.
Aw, thanks, baby
And
boy.
I was like, it has absolutely nothing to do
With my physical appearance.
100% with your physical appearance, because you're not ugly. Like, you pull off everything about you well.
I'm just a
I think if you
guy.
could-
I'm just a
you
standard looking.
yeah, you seem very comfortable in your skin, like to a fault.
I am with like people that I'm comfortable with. Like, I have this conversation all the time. I'm like, because people will be like, "Dang, you're so like out there and like you just like say what you want and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do around
Yeah.
like people who will have this conversation with me, and I don't with like people I don't know." But I feel like that's everyone.
Yeah, but in general, I feel like you can warm up to someone a lot faster than I would be able to.
I can if I'm
A lot of the time, our mutual friends liked you way before they liked me because they thought I didn't like them.
Yeah, you do put out a vibe of like fuck you. Not fuck you, but like
That's my alpha mentality. I'm sorry, I can't take that back. I was just born with the alpha gene.
yeah. You're like,
I
"Hey,
have to be intimidating.
what I say goes."
Yeah. But just saying that about you, like,
Oh, thanks, baby.
not that it's 100% because I'm not a great looking guy. However,
However,
I'm fine, you know, on that front.
dude,
As
I'd
is
say you're a
Tommy.
good looking guy.
This is kind of like a lesson
I-
for. I feel it's the most cliche
Dude, no
lesson that
homo,
you could
like I
give.
did that.
Thanks, man. But what I'm trying to get at, this is like, now I'm speaking to the. I know that there's some teen boys in high school listening to this episode.
At least
I know that
one.
you're out there. You're the bread and butter of this podcast.
Yeah.
I want you to know we love teenage boys.
Mhm.
So
That's who we do it for.
here, listen to Papa Eddie real quick, boys. Listen to. I'm gonna need you to sit down, and I'm gonna teach you a little lesson here, boys. You don't have to look good. You can look like dog shit. Look like Tommy.
Yeah,
Look like me. We look awful.
Yeah,
Fucking sad,
always,
bloated, both of us.
constantly.
I can't come.
I have some troubles. Not
My
as much as
penis
Eddie's.
isn't. Our penises aren't huge.
They're like average at best.
Mediocre, maybe
Yeah.
a little below average.
Yeah, I'd say mediocre is a great word.
I would say I have a pretty penis. I've never personally seen Tommy's.
Pretty?
Surprising. I have a pretty penis.
I like the way mine looks, but like I think I have a bias.
Well, by pretty I mean I think it's the least intimidating. Whatever. What we're trying to say
Oh,
is you
yeah.
don't even have to have a big dick.
No.
But if you somehow can convince a woman that you have a little bit of confidence,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can make them kind of like do one of those meme laughs,
Yeah.
like a then you should be fine.
Right. And the thing that I've
Or you can do this with boys too.
yeah, if you like boys,
you're into that. Or you could do it with they thems.
Mhm.
You could do it with
Anyone.
themser. Anyone. We have no bias here. Put your PP, your V, your P to V, V to P, anything. Put it anywhere, and
Anywhere.
we will enjoy it thoroughly.
like a little too much.
A little too much.
Anyway,
Like it'll definitely get brought up at dinner.
but
But
not necessarily in a
definitely
bad
not.
way.
but it's not table talk.
Yeah.
So it just kind of gets awkward. And then your
Yeah.
mom talks to you afterwards like your grandmother was here. The fuck
You're
was
like,
it?
Mom, I want her to know like who I am.
I was just I was just enjoying my beans, Mom, and
Yeah. It just made me think about it.
I couldn't get it off my mind. I just had to put it out there.
I was just looking at Grandma and I was like, dang, she'd probably want to hear this.
I was like, what is that?
No, but the discovery that I've come to is that there's way more.
What do you think would happen because I've never done this. I've never even,
What do you think would happen?
I've never thought about this until this moment when we were being super woke. EPS Wokest podcast on the internet. Shout
Yeah.
out Bobby, shout out God. Here's a thought. My grandmother is from the Depression.
Yeah.
She had depression at some point in her life.
Do you know that for a fact?
She lived in the Depression.
Yeah, but some people were still like vibing.
She was a child, so I would imagine she didn't really
Yeah.
grasp the terrible climate. that
The
she's
existential
growing up in.
crisis that is life.
But tell me this: I've never once asked, like, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, and it sounds jokey. It sounds like I'm trying to make a joke out of this. I'm not. This is a genuine. I'm high. I can't stop my thoughts.
I feel you, man. Keep going.
So, what would happen if I asked my grandma? If I was like, "Hey, grandma, how you doing? What are your pronouns?" Like, do you think she would know exactly what to say?
She'd probably ask what you mean.
Do you think she'd be taken aback, though? Do you think she'd be like, what? Or do you think maybe she's woke enough to be... Like, are old people... Do they know how much the climate is changing in kind of, like, society?
So, some people definitely keep up to it, but those people usually are on the wrong side.
Like, my grandmother's in her 80s. She's a great-grandmother. I have no idea if she would understand... Like, if someone was like, I'm like, polyamorous... I don't know if she would understand what that even means.
There's only one way to find out.
And luckily, I'll see her God, when will I see her again? The next family gathering.
Whoa.
I'm calling her tomorrow.
Dude, you'll
I'll
see her at Easter.
No, I don't go home for Easter.
Dude, it's Easter. It's your
And?
favorite holiday.
It's my second least favorite holiday. Christmas, then Easter.
Wow, that's
Because
pretty.
there's at least buffets on Easter.
It's pretty religionist.
Yeah. I said it.
It's
it.
Eddie's birthday.
Christmas
It's fine.
sucks.
It's fine. But
It's my
no,
birthday.
like 2
you
days
can't
from
say
now,
anything.
people are gonna be like, "Yo, Eddie, that was fucked up. I didn't want to tell you yesterday because it was your birthday, but that's really fucked up, and you should feel
It doesn't
ashamed."
matter. It doesn't matter because whenever they listen to this episode is my birthday.
That's true.
So essentially,
So everybody's gonna be like,
from,
"I need to wait till tomorrow," but then by tomorrow, they don't
but
care
it'll never
anymore.
happen. It'll never happen until the next episode comes out.
Yeah.
But we'll have to set the ground rule that it's no longer my birthday.
You know what? I want to put out this message and let's just see what happens. I just want you guys, for the next episode, now that I'm thinking about it, just send us some hate mail. It doesn't have to be true.
Oh, please. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be true. Just write some really mean stuff about us.
We're feeling pretty good right now, so we need
Take
to
us down a
bring
notch.
ourselves down. Yeah. Humble
Remember the
ourselves.
last time we were feeling good? We
Yeah.
both got sent into like a depression
we
that
went-
lasted months.
I don't even know what happened. I don't even
Literally, it
know.
was like we were both like,
We
yeah,
were on-
things are going like really good right now.
Was that on the podcast that happened, or were we just on the phone? I think we might have been on the phone.
Oh, I thought it was on a podcast where we were like,
That
yeah,
would be
man,
so
like,
funny if we can find the exact moment that our lives started.
yeah,
falling
where we
apart.
jinxed ourselves and we were like, yeah, man, life's going pretty good right now. Because literally, my like mood and everything just plummeted after. I was like, wow, I really talked myself into a corner there.
So anyway, when I was thinking about you in bed, see,
Yes,
I'm tying back
yes.
to it. I realized that there's probably no point where you won't be attractive to somebody
Yeah.
because of the way you are.
Oh, I just feel that way about everyone most of the time. Like,
Oh
everybody's
no,
attracted
there's some
to somebody.
people. There's some people where I'm like, oh, you're fucking really not a great person.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like you might a hot person, but you're like, ugh, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Like there's someone I'm specifically thinking of.
Spell out their name so the listeners can't figure it out.
You don't know them.
Oh.
I can't. Fucking can't say. So this person is like obviously very attractive, and I know that this person's attractive, but I don't feel anything. Like I don't have any desire to ever even really think about that person, just because I know
Yeah.
I don't know them personally, but they look shallow.
Yeah.
They look like they're hot. That's it.
Yes.
That might be the lamest thing I've ever said on this show.
Yeah,
Mark
dude.
it down, put
You
it
sound
in
like an
your
incel
calendars.
right now.
I really am. So yeah, you're hot as shit.
Oh, thanks, man.
And then
Dude, there's more
I skipped
there's more
over-
good-looking women than there are good-looking men, so it's fine.
that's true. I have noticed that.
No matter
because-
what, it's fine. It's a statistics game,
Yeah.
and the odds are in our favor.
Here's a statistics question. I got into an argument earlier with my roommate,
All right.
JJ, not Bobby. Shout out God. Shout out.
Yes, shout out Bobby. I miss you.
So
God, I hope he hears that.
I was talking to JJ and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck do kidneys do? Because I don't know where
They like clean your
along-
blood, right?
Right. But at some point I heard somewhere that they filter rocks.
That's
So
your
if you, like-
appendix.
What?
Isn't it?
There's a part of... So wait. What you're saying is there's a part of your body that filters rocks. Specifically rocks.
So the thing I heard that I don't know if it's true or not because I was really young, but I heard that you're like, you know how you don't use your appendix anymore? Like people don't use appendices?
Yeah.
Like they're useless.
You can get it removed.
You get it removed if like you have appendicitis.
Yeah, but you can
And
live without it.
yes,
is what
and
you're
your
saying.
life
It's
is
not
completely
useless,
the
but you
same.
can-
Yes.
Yeah.
So I heard that it was for like when people were like not eating stuff that was cleaned and cooked very well and stuff, it like filtered out rocks and sticks and stuff.
You're motherfucking telling me it was used to... Because I thought
I'm
that was the
90%
kidneys.
sure.
I'm
I'm
still
100%
wrong.
sure I've heard that before. I don't know if it's
I'm
true.
still
or not.
wrong. I'm still really wrong and stupid because I thought that the kidneys were used to filter out specifically rocks and rocks only because
Kidneys?
kidneys, because I didn't know what does a kidney do? And so we got into this whole debate over like it filters rocks. I Googled it and it's like, well, it filters out waste. I'm like, rocks are waste. But then it's like waste out of your blood. Rocks don't really get into your blood. It would be more of a digestive type deal, you know?
Mhm.
So the more I think about it, the more I'm wrong. But then she was trying to like be like, why would you be eating rocks? There's no reason you would be eating rocks. And I was like, but think about it. Like back in the day when humans were created, you know, and we were building our bodies or however evolution works, we were like picking up grass off the ground. This is how I imagine primal people did it. They would grab a turkey burger off the ground, whatever, on the grass, and they would pull it up in their fist and then shove it all in their mouth.
Yeah.
Within that grasp, their hand was on the ground. There's rocks on the ground. There's a good chance, statistically alone, that there's some rocks in your food. And then to this day, there's fucking rocks everywhere. Like, think about how many more rocks there are now than there was back when the Earth was like popping new, like fresh off the lot.
Fresh off the lot. Yeah, no, your appendix,
There's a lot more rocks, is what you're saying.
nobody really knows what it does, but people think, like, evolutionarily, or whatever you would call it, we grew out of it.
Wait, were you looking this up the entire time while I was trying to tell you that we eat a lot of rocks?
I am now, but I was still listening.
Okay, because this is important.
Yes, we eat, to people
Then-
eat rocks.
I was like, okay, well, maybe it's not you eat rocks. Maybe it's because you're drinking rocks. When you go to a river, think about it. You dip your hand in the
Okay,
water.
but you're, like, are you being serious at this point?
I'm being 100% serious.
Dude.
I was wrong about the organ, but I was right about the idea that our bodies filter rocks.
First
And
of
this is
all,
an
I don't
important-
know if that's true. First of all, this
It
is going to
is.
be all the hate mail that we get. Everyone's going to be like, oh, you idiots, your
You're
appendix
just
doesn't...
because last time you declared that you're a fucking science boy. Now you're
Yeah,
just
me
too
and-
afraid to be wrong. Step into the fucking pool, dude. Dive head
All
first.
right.
Let's go deep end.
From what I know, that's what your appendix is for.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Thank
and
you.
sticks and stuff.
Thank you.
But no, that's why you need, like, dialysis and stuff when you don't have kidneys. It's because
Yeah,
your
okay,
kidneys
okay.
clean your blood.
Yeah, so how do you get blood? Water. And then
It's not your kidneys.
I have no idea.
Your kidneys clean your
So you
blood.
drink. Yeah, from water. And then like you drink the water turns into blood. That's how I understand it to work. Because it's liquid. Blood is liquid. You need water to make liquid. Water is blood.
Water is not blood.
Water to wine. So divine. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, your kidneys. So and then I was like,
Kidneys.
okay, you drink out of a river. Now the mineral amount has gone up tremendously. There's so many rocks in a river. You know, you take a sip out of a river, you're definitely going to get a very small percentage, maybe, but definitely a higher percentage than eating rocks amount of rocks. So there's definitely rocks in our system. I'm resting my case.
All right, dude.
Kidney
It was
is
a
the
good
Brita
case.
filter of the body.
Nope.
and we have organs that help us digest rocks. What happens to the rocks after they get processed through the appendix?
Just stay there.
What?
I don't
What happens if
know.
you
I
fill
don't
up the-
know, dude. I don't know.
Because rocks can't decay. They only turn smaller.
So it's like part of your digestive system. So maybe you just like doo-doo it out. I don't know. They wrap it up and the appendix wraps it up in doo-doo.
So, going back to way earlier on this ladder, the beginning, I asked you about something. Oh, we were talking about the cycle you got into.
What do you mean?
Because I said that.
Yeah. This
I
was
started
before we were
smoking.
talking, I thought. Or this was before the
it?
show.
Oh shit!
I think so.
Fuck.
Because we were talking about it and you're like, dude, let's just talk about it on the show. And I was like, okay.
Shit, but what was I talking about that I said we'd come back to? I said we'd come back to it. God damn it. Did we
Guys,
lose
write
it?
us a lot of hate mail.
Let us know what we missed. We'll get back to
If
it
you
next
had
episode.
the
Or if
worst,
remember
I think
this
the worst
episode.
hate mail would be if they just didn't send any.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah, that's probably right.
but for it to be more
Also-
fun, send a hate mail.
Some people don't listen to the show fucking clearly enough.
Why?
Wait, I said something about one person's hot sister, and it literally took like a month. And I'm still not sure they completely know. Like that person
I-
listens to every episode. I put it in there just for them, and they didn't know. So don't trust anybody, you know? Not even yourself.
Oh my god.
That person has a hot
I
sister.
still can't believe that they texted me and was like, why didn't you tell me
I don't
that he
even
was
know
talking
how
about
it-
my sister?
I don't know how it ended because I told you to say stuff and then there
And then
was
I
no-
did, and that was it.
That was it? They
I'm
didn't ever
pretty sure.
respond?
Hold on, let me see.
That's wild. All right, that's future for Love Gurus. I actually do want to ask you about this because we were having a good conversation about this before the show, I guess.
Yes.
So I was telling Tommy that I got.
Oh, she said that, and I said he did, and then she said, according to my sources, I know she's cute, but that's gross, and I didn't answer.
Okay.
So
Well.
you got that going for you.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, keep going.
Anyway. Oh, we were talking. Yeah. So I told Tommy that I got zooted before we picked up because I was being
As you
very
do.
talkative, and I noticed at some point I was being very talkative, so I was like, I just got to come clean. And then I was like, lately what I've been doing is I go to work, I come home, I take a nap for way too long of a period of time, and then I wake up and I get high, and then I, watch movies and shit, and then I go to bed.
Yeah.
That's what my system's been for a little bit now. And I was like, every time I do it, the next day, I feel worse about myself when I'm sober. I get into like this weird, it's kind of like a hangover, but with depression.
So,
Oh, so I want to know if that happened to you.
kind of, and like still kind of. I'll like.
Okay.
So I was in the same cycle at school before I left because I have issues.
I have
I
issues.
have issues, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. My mom's really supportive. No, but like that, I would do all of that except for the work part, and I would just stay home like all day and do that.
But like,
And so, yeah, it's not healthy by any means.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so I would get like that, except it would hit not while I was sober. Like I'd still be like,
oh, it would happen while you're high.
I'd still be like zooted, and for like a little bit I'd be like, I don't feel good about this and stuff, and be like, why did I do this? This is like, it's more of a realization of like, this is not as like nice as I like thought it was going to be or remember it being or whatever. But mostly because I was doing it because I was like depressed and anxious and stuff. Like I would get up to go to school, and I would get showered and stuff and dressed, and I would walk out my door and like get to the end of my block and be like, never mind, I can't go. Like just immediate anxiety. Like I have to turn around and go home now.
Were you smoking at before then?
No.
So you were sober when this happened?
When I'd wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I'd be be on my way to class and just be like, I can't go to class right now. Like, just freak out. And I'd go home, and then I'd, like, smoke to calm down.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, as soon as I did, I'd be like, you know, like, it would, like, calm me down, but then I'd get out of anxiety mode and go into depression mode and be like, why the fuck did I do that? Like, what's wrong with me? And so, like, that's sort of what it became.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what it became. And now it's not, it's a different cycle of, I'll be like, I'll like try and quit for like a week, and I will. I'll be fine for like a week, but then at the end of that week, I'll be like, you know what? I'd be in the same state if I was still smoking.
Yeah.
So like, I'll try it again and just like, you know, just like before I go to bed or whatever.
You're up to a week now. You're up to a week now because when I was home, I was like,
let me keep
I
telling
was
the
like,
story.
hey, okay.
So, but I'll do that, and then I'll be like, you know, like, what's the harm if I start again? I'm pretty much doing this my same daily routine just without like smoking.
Yeah.
And then like I'll start again, and I'll be like, dang, this was stupid, because then I'll like, as soon as I start, I'm like, I know I'm gonna binge for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then I do that, and then once I like either run out or whatever, I'm like, okay, I need to quit again.
Huh.
And so that's where I am now. Is like just kind of stuck in that cycle.
So I was gonna say, because when I was home,
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna quit.
you did the
and
thing,
like,
except it was way faster than that.
except
'cause
it wasn't, because I
I was home for one day. We hung out, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "I'm quitting weed." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool."
But I had come back like a week before you guys got home for Thanksgiving because I dropped out of school.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so I had that week ahead. It's the same cycle. Like I'll be off for a week.
The next day you're smoking again. I was like, "Oh, okay, that lasts."
Because
long.
I get to that point of like, you know what, like it's pretty much the same. And then I'll go back and I'll be like, no, it's not. I feel bad about myself now. And then I'll stop and be like, you know what, it's pretty much the same.
Update: Luke Kuechly retired.
What?
Yeah, 28 years old. Rest in peace.
No way. Oh, dude,
yeah,
I just got it. Breaking news. Mm-hmm. Dang. All right, well, that's your breaking sports news.
Bro, Antonio Brown, speaking of sports, someone who's actually going into meltdown.
Yeah.
Not that you're not. I don't know.
No,
I don't know where you're at.
I mean, like, I'm fine relatively.
Like it'd be.
This dude is not fine.
Yeah. So, did you see the video?
Yeah, of him yelling at the cops.
So if you're not caught up on the Antonio Brown thing, like a little
Let's start from the beginning. He was really good at football, and then he melted.
Very
he
good.
played for the Steelers, and he melted. He was a diva, and so they were like, "We don't want you anymore." So they traded him to the Raiders, and everybody was like, "Dang, that was a steal." The Raiders got they only gave up like a 5th round pick or something, and then he melted down before the season even started. Never played a snap for the Raiders.
So what happened
They cut him.
there?
He called their GM like cracker or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, in his defense, have you seen the GM?
No.
Have you seen the owner of the Oakland Raiders?
No.
Bro, look him up right now.
Okay.
Google him. He does not look like a real person. I want your honest reaction, and I want you to describe it to the FPBs, please.
You got it.
I guess they're the Las Vegas Raiders now.
Yeah,
so.
Las Vegas. Mark Clark his name is Mark Clark. Mark
You
Clark
see a picture of
Davis.
him yet?
Oh my god. He looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
FPBs at home, please Google it. Your day will be a lot better. Google Las Vegas Raiders owner. He
literally looks like a
weirdo.
pumpkin. Like he looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
Look at his haircut.
Yeah.
What can you describe his haircut as?
It's like a bowl cut, but worse.
He looks like an old saggy rat penis.
Yeah.
Looks weird.
Like that's
I don't like him.
terrifying.
Yeah, he's terrifying. So I don't know if I can completely blame Antonio Brown in those situations. Having to work with a freak is just unacceptable.
He might be a nice guy. I don't know. He just looks
I
like
don't
that.
care. I don't care. He looks weird. And because of that, I'm going to judge him.
All right. That's fair.
So you can body shame, or you can't body shame or shame anyone for anything except for fat white men.
Yeah.
That is a group of people that
Like
it's
Donald
completely okay.
Trump.
Donald Trump's a fat fucking piece of shit, but we can say that because
he's fat.
It's the one demographic of people in society that you're allowed
That
to.
everyone's just like, yeah, you can fucking make fun of that guy.
And it doesn't matter if they feel bad or if they're crying or like, trying, but you can still call them fat.
As long as they're, a man, fat, white, and like above the age of 20. Because if you do it to a kid, people are going to be like, he's just a kid.
Yeah, you're right. But that's a different demo. That's
He's got to be a
kid.
man.
It has to be a white fat man.
Yeah.
You could go, how like they'll put and this isn't a knock at like larger women, because I can find larger women very attractive.
Yeah, dude.
Lizzo, her energy
Yeah, dude.
is fucking attractive. Like,
Dude, people are so mean to her. I feel so bad.
I know, but she's like a larger lady, right?
Yeah. And that's why
And-
people are so mean to her.
Exactly.
Well,
but,
they're also mean to her because she's black. They just won't admit it.
But then I feel like the majority of us, including myself, are the people who are like enjoying her presence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, she's hot in her own way. But you would never, you would get a lot of backlash, is what I'm saying, is if you came at Lizzo. Which actually, who's that bitch from, I shouldn't say bitch. Who's that lady from The Biggest Loser? She was the lesbian.
Oh, I have no idea.
The trainer lady, Jillian
Oh,
Michaels.
yeah.
Remember her?
Yes.
So she was being interviewed by like BuzzFeed. I saw this at work, and she was like, I'm down with her music. I'm so supportive of her music. I think it's awesome. What I don't get is why everyone's supporting her, like her body.
Yeah.
Why do we have to support that? Like, why she's gonna get diabetes? How is that okay?
Right.
And so that's caused a lot of backlash. I was on the side, I'm a Lizzo stan, I guess. So I was with my girl, but I can definitely see the other side of people being like, it is physically
it's
unhealthy to
unhealthy.
be overweight. That being said, she got a ton of shit for just saying that about Lizzo.
Yeah.
But if take who's a fat guy?
Dude.
Who's a fat white man?
Santa.
No. Why is it so hard
I
to
know,
think of
right?
one fat white man? It's because I'm high. I don't know why you can't.
Dude, hold on. Let's just look up pictures.
Of fat white men?
Yeah.
Tony Soprano. You could say whatever you want about John or what was his? He's dead.
Dude.
He's fucking dead. The guy who played Tony Soprano.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Googly moogly, badoogly.
Dude, one of the first people that came up was Will Sasso.
Gabagoo. Will Sasso? Will Sasso's the perfect example. He's a big old fat white man, right? If you
Dude,
put him
James
on a cover,
Corden, people would probably get mad.
James Corden, yeah, okay, he's even better. You put him shirtless on the GQ magazine. Some people would get away with just being like, "Oh God, what the fuck? That's disgusting. That's just horrid." Burn the magazine stand,
Yes.
and then burn your eyes. And then everyone would be like, "Ha, okay, yeah, you're right. He's fat. He's ugly."
Dude, why did Richard Sherman come up? He's not fat or white.
He's kind of getting fat, but he is not white. That's just fact. So you see what I'm getting at here. I don't know. I don't remember why I got here, but
I totally forget.
I need
too.
to stand up for the fat white men of this country.
No, we were
'cause
saying
I'm
the
becoming
exact
one of them.
opposite.
What?
We were saying that you can make fun of them.
I remember we started this conversation, and I remember being nervous about where I was taking it, and then my mind sidetracked to white men, fat white guys, and then I was like, I got to stand up for these guys.
I thought we were saying that it was okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it's okay that it's okay, but it is okay. Like, it's fine in media and anything. Like, you can't say anything about anyone's weight, race, sexual identification. anything like that. But the white fat man, that's fine.
Dude,
That's fine.
DK Metcalf, again, not fat or white. What is going on in the world?
Damn, I really wish I could remember what we were talking. This is. I can't get high in
Dude,
these.
if you just
It's gonna be
Google,
impossible.
like I was Google imaging. If you just Google fat white men, the first thing that comes up is a New York article titled "The Rage of Incels."
Can you click on it?
Dude, I
just
just
give us
did.
a little sneak peek.
Yeah, all right.
Tell us.
So
just read a couple
The
bars.
subheader or whatever you call it is. Oh wait, it just went away. Incels aren't really looking for sex; they're looking for absolute male supremacy.
What the fuck? All right, please go on. I like where this is going. Wait, is this an opinion piece?
Dude, I don't know, but it's a long article.
Or do they have scientific backing? They probably have scientific backing.
I mean,
It's
like, they
definitely a
probably
research
have,
article.
like, what the shit? I don't want, not today, thanks. I don't want to join your newsletter, New Yorker.
Yeah, fuck you, old media.
Anyway, lately I've been thinking about one of the first things that I ever wrote for the internet, a series of interviews with adult virgins. I knew my first subject personally, and after I interviewed her, I put out an open call. To my surprise, messages came rolling in. Some people I talked to were virgins by choice, some were not.
Wait. I put out an open call.
To talk to
Call
adult
me virgins.
virgins.
Call me losers.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why you're
You
not getting
nerds.
your dick wet. Yeah. All right, continue.
To my
course I
surprise,
responded.
messages came rolling in. For some of the people I talked to were virgin by choice, others were not. Sometimes for complicated overlapping reasons, disability, trauma, issues related to appearance, temperament, chance. Embarrassment doesn't even begin to cover it. A 32-year-old woman who chose the pseudonym Bet told me. That means her name is Bet. Nobody would choose Bet as a pseudonym.
Bet.
Like Bette. Bet, like Bette Midler.
Oh,
Bet.
is that not Betty?
No, it's Bet.
Okay. Bet. Go ahead.
Nobody would choose that as a fake name. That's definitely her
Maybe
real
they
name. Like,
Why is that what you're going
because that's
after?
bothering me. Nobody would choose that as a fake name. Because it says
Alright, keep going,
it says
keep going.
they chose that. Anyway, not having erotic capital, not being part of the sexual marketplace, that's a serious thing in our world. I mean, practically everyone has sex, so what's wrong with me? A 26-year-old man who was on the autism spectrum and had been molested as a child wondered, if I get naked with someone, am I going to take it like a duck to water?
This isn't fair. They chose a
Dude, give
highly
me 1 minute. I don't know if it
specified-
just happened, but my mom just yelled from downstairs.
Oh, you gotta check on that. Okay.
What? What are you yelling about? Oh. Sorry. Did he double his money? Did he double it?
Oh, this is definitely about
What's everyone
Jeopardy.
else at? Oh, come on in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Ailish the dog.
All right, they were yelling
Was it
about
about
Jeopardy,
Jeopardy?
so it's fine.
Yep, I called it. I'm gonna leave that entire pause in because you can hear in the background like, did he double his money? And I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely Jeopardy thing.
Ailish, come here.
Putting Ailish up to the mic. She's a good girl. Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, you're a good girl.
Do you have anything?
All right.
Do you have anything to say to the people?
Yeah, about the incels.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on incels, Ailish?
How do you feel about virgin losers?
Yeah. Ailish, what are your thoughts on virgin losers? No comment.
No comment. Oh, what does that say about her?
She's a virgin. As far as I know, that's true.
Should we segue real quick since it's on your mind into Jeopardy, the showdown? Because I haven't been
Don't
paying attention.
Get me started.
I'm gonna get you started because I have no idea. Explain what's going
All
on.
right, so they're doing the Jeopardy tournament.
This
the
is with Alex
greatest of
Trebek,
all
right?
time tournament.
This is with the old fucking loser,
So it's with
fucking sag bag.
Brad Rutter, who has the all-time record for Jeopardy winnings. Ailish's just
Okay.
staring at me intently. She's
I
really
thought the
interested.
IBM computer did really well. Didn't
The
they play
IBM
against the computer?
Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Watson.
defeated him. That was the first thing to beat him,
So a computer is the best at Jeopardy.
I guess. But
how did a computer? How is that fair? How is it fair to go against a computer?
exactly, that's why the
always be-
computer isn't in this. It was a whole promotional thing for IBM. They were like, we want
Yeah,
to see if our
but-
computer can beat people on Jeopardy, and it did.
And it did, because it's a computer.
Yeah.
It can search everything.
Yes,
Well, any algorithm that's been
but it has to
created,
do
but,
it
I mean,
in
Google
time,
alone.
and it has to like understand the question it's hearing.
Okay,
You know.
fair enough. That's kind of impressive. Robots are going to take over.
Yeah, dude. Anyway,
Alright, continue.
so they're doing the greatest of all time
The
tournament.
Attitude Era.
It's
Oh,
Brad
yeah.
Rutter, the most winningest
The
person.
bad boy.
Yeah. Ken Jennings, who has the longest streak, like consecutive streak, of being on.
That was Jeopardy
And-
James?
No, that's Ken Jennings.
Wait, Ken Jennings?
Yes.
Who's the greatest of all time again? I'm
So there's Brad Rutter, who
I'm a big James guy. Jeopardy
yes,
James.
James is the best.
Yeah.
No, but
But he's
they're
technically not the best.
we'll see. So
What?
the tournament isn't over,
Fuck.
but
But I thought based off record alone, Ken Jennings.
Ken Jennings has been on the most, like, consecutively.
Yeah.
But when Brad
So
was
he's the
on,
best.
they had a 5-day limit. But he's been on for a bunch of tournaments since then.
Oh.
Aylish, what are you doing?
Aylish, if you interrupt this podcast one more time, I swear to God. I
Aylish.
swear to God. Knocking shit over. Aylish, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing
I think she has something in her mouth.
Oh, that's cute. What is it?
I don't know, but she was hacking something up.
That's cute.
Are you okay?
Yeah, cut that shit out, Aylish.
You're
Scaring
scaring
us.
me. No, I don't want you to leave my side.
Aw. She is such a cutie. I know you can't see FPVs because this is an audio-only podcast, but this dog has one of the longest noses I've ever seen. It's adorable. She's
You doing
always
okay now?
aloof.
Don't eat things off the floor.
Yeah, don't do that. General
Who
rule.
knows what's down there?
Okay, continue your Jeopardy thing.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so there's those two, and there's Jeopardy James.
Jeopardy
James
James,
Holzhauer.
the stallion.
The best. He's the bad boy, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
He's a professional gambler,
That's what I was gonna say.
And so
I know
he's-
him as a sports bettor.
so he always like bets big. So he broke a lot of records for like winning money in a short amount of time. Like if he was
Yeah.
on for as long as Ken Jennings, he would have blown away everybody's score total. You know, he almost
So
caught.
he approached the system on a different level where
he
it
almost
wasn't
caught
about
a
the long
couple- or
game.
one of them, but like with way less time on the show.
So would you say he's less smart than he is just better with numbers?
No,
Like, he
he's
knows if
definitely
he doesn't-
really smart. Like he knows all the answers and stuff, but he bets big when no one else is willing to, which is why he would always blow people away. Anyway,
Makes sense.
They're doing this tournament. First to win 3 games wins the tournament. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't see round 1, but Ken Jennings took round 1. Whatever.
Damn.
I heard he only beat James by like 200 points out of like
Okay.
tens of thousands. Aylish, don't eat stuff off the ground. Then, round 2, it's James's time. So what they do, they play 2 games back to back.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, they always record them like.
no. Like, that's one round. It's 2 games back to back score combined. And that's like one round. And so Ken Jennings won the first one, then James won. Then Ken Jennings won again. But hear me out. James keeps losing because Brad keeps getting
Brad,
all the
that
daily
fuck.
doubles. So
Piece
James
of
can't
shit.
have them, you know? But Brad sucks. Brad's finished in the negative like 2 times.
Because he sucks. He's a loser.
He sucks.
Fuck Brad.
Yeah.
Piece of
Anyway,
shit. Your parents hate you.
he's garbage. So James is the best. First of all, this is just the best Jeopardy experience ever because they all like know each other and stuff.
Yeah.
And so there's so
The
much
Jeopardy
smack
boys.
talk
Oh, that's good.
and there's so much like banter and Alex Trebek is getting in on it. I know how you feel about Alex Trebek, but he rocks.
Yeah. Old fucking loser piece of shit.
Dude, don't talk.
Great guy. Wonderful person. Great. I bet he's
got
a wonderful
cancer.
husband and father. He has cancer. I feel bad for that, but
Anyway.
That being said, I have a young, supple body, and I will not refuse to say that he looks like shit and I look okay.
Anyway. But it's just the greatest thing. You guys, everyone needs to go back and watch all of Jeopardy and then watch this.
You won't understand what's going on unless
Yeah.
you've seen, like, from season 1.
You won't know who
Season
to root
1,
for.
episode 1, the pilot. Thing's been going on
Yes.
since, like, the 80s.
It's been on for, like,
so.
yeah, for like 40 years. Maybe 30 years, but still.
Okay, so are we going to get back to this incel thing, or do we
Oh,
need
shit, I
to...
kind of forgot all about it.
Yeah, because you were talking about, specifically, there was something that I was like, it blew my mind that that's the person they went with.
Yeah, her name was Beth.
They went with a highly specified incel, and it's because of...
Oh, yes. A 26-year-old man who's on the autism spectrum and was molested as a child.
See, that's two things. That seems like...
He said, if I get naked with someone, am I going to take it to a duck like water? Or like a duck to water? Or am I going to start crying and lock myself in the bathroom?
Yeah. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Because that's not... I feel like the majority of incels don't have those problems.
Yeah, I think you're right. He hoped
I
to meet
want the
someone
real
who saw
virgins.
life clearly and was gentle and independent. Sometimes I think, why would a woman like that ever want me?
You're wrong, buddy.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'd fuck this guy.
incel.
What I'm saying is I'd fuck that incel. But that doesn't... I want the real incels, the neckbeards that are sitting at home
Yes.
typing the
Who are-
N-word into Discord.
And they're going to be the ones sending us hate mail.
Yeah. I want to know why they're not having sex. Like, what's their reasoning?
Because women don't want them. You know what their reasoning is?
What?
They're like, girls are all sluts and they only want to date guys who, like, have big dicks and have muscles. And, like, it's not even my fault. It's society's fault. And so that's why
Are
they
they
the way they are.
wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
You know why?
I can't believe some people don't like me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you know why?
If I listen to this podcast...
Like, nobody
I'm
wants to have sex
fucking-
with you? It's because you're talking that way.
Truth. That's not a very sexy conversation. You
Yeah.
can make anything sexy except that, probably.
Well, it's not even that. It's always like, oh, I'm a victim because women don't want... Every woman's a slut. Why don't they want to have sex with me?
That's not 100% true. Also, if
That's
you-
what the
I feel
incels are
If you're an incel, wouldn't you want a slut to
But the sluts
have
don't want
sex with you?
them.
So sluts don't want incels.
They want the chads.
They want the chads, but the incels want sluts, but they can't get sluts. What are the women who are not sluts called?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't gotten that far into it.
Do they exist?
I don't think so.
So there's
I mean,
only
I
sluts,
literally
chads,
think so,
and
but I don't
incels.
think they exist to them.
Do incels call themselves incels?
Yes.
This is an interesting
They're
topic that I think
involuntarily celibate.
we're gonna have to...
For them,
we're
I don't
gonna
think
have
it's a
to
derogatory
explore-
term, but it should be.
We're gonna have to explore this a little more in depth another time because
In the past few years, a subset of straight men
That's
calling
so
themselves
much.
incel. Alish just popped in the door again. That scared the shit out
what's
of
up, bitch?
me.
The-
Alish.
You
Get
get
in
what I'm
here.
saying here, though, Tommy, right?
Yeah.
That this is such a... I feel like, how have we not already dove headfirst into this topic? We're going to have to save this for another time. This is
Yeah,
too
let's
much
just
because we're
research
already
a
like...
lot. Let's have, dude. Yeah, we can't have your birthday episode be the incel episode. That just sends the wrong message.
I mean, it could totally be the incel episode. I don't even care.
It's Eddie's birthday episode. Alish, come wish Eddie
Dude,
a happy
another
birthday.
year closer
Alish,
to death.
Stop looking away from the hall like you're gonna run away. Come over here and say happy birthday.
Yeah, do it. Do it
Alish.
or I'm
Alish.
ending it all.
Come here.
Do it or I'm jumping out the
Come
window.
here. Oh, she's coming over. Say happy birthday.
A 15-foot drop might not kill me, but it will definitely hurt. Come on, Alish. I don't hear anything.
She doesn't like me putting the mic right in her face.
What a bitch.
Hold on. Come here.
Oh,
Okay.
she's so cute.
Okay, now talking to the mic. That was happy birthday.
Thank you, Alish. You're
All right,
cutie.
run along. No, you're gonna eat something you're not supposed to. Get out of here.
Isn't that why dogs are the best?
Yeah, dude. Alish.
They're always eating shit.
She came in here and like started choking on something.
Tommy,
Did James lose?
it's over.
No, guys.
Did
Breaking
James lose?
news. Breaking news. Ken Jennings won.
No. Wait, the whole thing?
Yes.
No.
Brad didn't even win a game.
He ended up with 1,000 points
Fuck.
combined. Besides,
Brad is the worst. How close was
Did it again?
It was so mean to Brad, though.
Who was?
James, because he had 0 at the end of the first round. Then when Alex said, we're resetting the scores, and then I went to 0, he went, he didn't change his.
The smack talk. That's what I was just saying.
What happened?
James was smack talk. Apparently, at the end of the first round, you know how I said they do 2 episodes in one. At the end of the first round, Brad's total was 0, and then at the beginning of the next round, Alex Trebek was like, "Oh, I'll reset your scores now," and then James was like, "You didn't reset Brad's because it was already at 0." Smack talk.
But James lost, so he's a loser.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be the best, you definitely have to beat the original best, the OG best. So fuck.
Yeah.
Ken
Well,
Jennings.
it's confirmed
He's a
Ken
god.
Jennings is the best. But James has a special place in my heart.
He's a special guy.
Yeah.
Where are we? Should we just end the episode?
I was about to say, I think we've been rambling for like an hour.
I don't know what
Dude,
happened
we're
this
at
episode. guys. It's been a
57
while.
minutes, 56:30.
That's fine. They can have a
Yeah.
Who gives a
It's
fuck?
Eddie's birthday
They're lucky
episode.
this is happening.
We
They're
can do
lucky-
whatever we want.
They're lucky that any of this happens. You know.
Hey,
You know, this
let me
isn't
let me
free.
be the first to say, happy birthday.
Hey man, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
To all the FPBs out there, all I just want to say is you don't make you don't make my life any better or worse, but you definitely don't make it better. I just
Yeah,
want to put that out there.
like there's
So
a lot
thanks.
more you guys could be doing for us, but like you're
And
not
you're
doing
not.
anything
You're
negative. So
kind
I
of the
guess we
worst.
can't really complain.
It's not that you're not. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's just that you're not doing anything.
Yes, you're not doing something right.
You know,
either.
when children are babies and they respond to their mothers, if they look to their mother for a reaction and their mother gives them a stone cold face, they go on to have issues.
Is that true?
They cry. Yeah, it's true, because you feel nothing. Feeling nothing is worse than feeling something. So please, I just want to feel again.
Yeah.
Just I don't care. I won't tell anyone. I'll
Just
stay
make us
right into
happy,
the wall.
please.
Just don't leave.
You
me.
guys
Come
are our
back,
last
please.
hope.
I need you. I need you. I love you. Whatever happened before, it's just don't
Yeah.
don't
just,
look at the past. Look at
just
the
be
future.
the
We could
FPPs
so good.
again.
I love you, baby. I love you so much.
I thought you were going to be like, I love you, Angela. Please come back.
All right. I love you guys. We'll see you next
Yeah,
week.
we did it, guys.
Kiss, kiss.